made his way forward here. Not a very good cross from him. 5 minutes. Our lads here in Querétaro. Scotland, after a sterling performance in many ways, are still 2-1 down to West Germany, who have proved again the quality and resilience of their football. Twice winners of the World Cup. Here's Steve Archibald, though. It's not all gone yet. Scotland are piling players forward. Aitken. Now then, Scotland's onside, a shot perhaps. And McAvenny was scampering in for what could have been an equaliser had the cross been a little better from Strachan. And we're coming up to the end of the 45 minutes. West Germany 2, Scotland 1. The Scots are beaten for the second time in this group by a West German team who came from behind. A quick final word, Jimmy?
Well, only sadness. The only thing wrong with the match was the result at the end of the day. The Germans struck just after half-time. There was just a momentary lapse of marking, and that was all they wanted to get the winning goal there. A fine game of football. At the end of it, we're talking about seeing decent games of football to bring the crowd back. Well, this was a fine game of football. There was plenty of skill and ability on the field, a lot of courage, a lot of running power, some nicely timed passes. Except for sympathy to Scotland, what can we say? But it was a damn good match. And the man who really was the hero, Jim Leighton, a superb Scottish goalkeeping performance. Not only for the saves that he made, but the enthusiasm which he engendered in the Scottish team at the end of that match. There's Scotland's hero today. I don't think there are any disgraces in that side. They all gave everything, but that's the man at the end that deserves his end of the match drink.
Well, what a fine game of football. Watching the match with me, Gordon McQueen. I think England would have wanted a bit of that Scottish spirit there today.
Yeah, well, I mean, Scotland played with a passion and a commitment that's been sadly lacking in England's games so far, and in actual fact, I think that's probably been the best game of the tournament so far, and it's no disgrace Scotland losing, because West Germany look a super side, and Scotland gave them a run for their money. I mean, it was a fantastic first half. Scotland played particularly well, and it died off a bit in the second half. The Germans took control for about 20 minutes, but then Scotland clawed their way back into the game and just might have sneaked an equaliser late on. But in saying that, Jim Leighton had some marvellous saves for Scotland, so all in all, I think the Germans fully deserved their win.
You said last night that you could well see the Germans going a lot further in the competition.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, when you look at their side, I mean, they've got a lot of pace and they've got a lot of ability. They're well organised at the back. They've got a good goalkeeper. They've got people like Rummenigge on the bench. So, I mean, they're a very strong and useful side, and they're as good as anything I've seen so far in the tournament.
Which makes a bit of a nonsense of all the talk we heard before of the shambles of their preparation, their troubles with selection and preparation and so on.
Yeah, they seem to have came good for this. I mean, I think they went something like half a dozen internationals without winning a game there, and then there was disarray in the camp, and Beckenbauer was having all sorts of problems trying to get Schuster from Barcelona to play, and he wouldn't, and he had terrible midfield problems, and Rudi Voller was injured, but it's all came good now, and they're looking a really terrific side at the moment.
Thanks very much, Gordon. Only 2 matches coming through on tomorrow night's satellite, and that's Hungary against France, which will be on Jade, and on Pearl we shall be looking at Russia against Canada. So both those matches coming through at 1:45. That's it for this evening's highlights. Join us later.